This test footage that we shot then sat on the shelf for 4 years, as it does. They didn't do anything with it. And then about just a little under 2 years ago, it leaked accidentally onto the internet. Fans freaked out, the Deadpool fans freaked out and overwhelmed Fox. And Fox basically had to greenlight the movie. I know that one of us did it. There's four of us. There's me, Rhett Reese, Paul Wernick, and Tim Miller, the director. One of us did it. Okay. The idea was planned, but I'm 70% sure it wasn't me.
Canadian.
Look, you punch a couple hundred orphans and suddenly you're mean. This is what I don't understand. Then about a year and a half ago, somebody accidentally leaked it on the internet. Was that you? My mom was like, "What does this button do?"
Hi friends, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel. Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively's relationship has long been rooted in jealousy, insecurity, and infidelity. Their union began under questionable circumstances, as rumors suggest they met on the set of Green Lantern and were secretly involved while both were publicly attached to other people. Before Blake and Ryan got together, she was in a relationship with Penn Badgley, but was also rumored to be involved with Ben Affleck while he was still married to Jennifer Garner. After her split from Penn, she dated Leonardo DiCaprio briefly before rebounding with Ryan. Almost immediately, Ryan locked her down, and within a month, they were house hunting together. Ryan's jealousy and controlling nature played a significant role in the dissolution of his previous marriage to Scarlett Johansson. Shortly after their split, allegations surfaced about Ryan's infidelity, including rumors of him cheating on Scarlett with Blake on the set of Green Lantern. The two were spotted dining alone together while he was still married. Their marriage was plagued by reports of jealousy, with sources claiming Ryan struggled with Scarlett's career success, feeling overshadowed and resenting any interaction she had with other men. His desire for a wife who prioritized him over her career caused tension in the relationship, and ultimately, it was Scarlett who ended things. Despite this, Ryan did not immediately rebound with Blake. Instead, he was linked to several women, before briefly dating Charlize Theron. Meanwhile, Blake had been with Leonardo DiCaprio right before starting her relationship with Ryan. Not long after they became a couple, articles emerged expressing concern over Blake's sudden change in behavior, with friends fearing that Ryan was controlling her. A year into their marriage, reports surfaced stating that Blake felt she couldn't keep living like this due to Ryan's controlling tendencies. Allegedly, he dictated her career moves, limited what she could wear, and insisted she work with him rather than pursue her own projects. Before their wedding, Ryan was described as loving and sweet, but after they exchanged vows, his demeanor changed. One article even likened their dynamic to the toxic relationship between Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise. Around the same time, Scarlett Johansson made public statements about her past experiences with jealousy, saying, "I don't like jealousy. Controlling behavior is awful." Many speculated that these comments were directed at Ryan. Ryan was known for showing up unannounced on Scarlett's film sets, exhibiting jealousy over her on-screen romantic relationships, and displaying frustration when her career flourished. This pattern reportedly continued with Blake. But unlike Scarlett, who stood up for herself and left, Blake stayed. Friends noticed that Ryan began isolating her, limiting her professional choices, and even influencing her wardrobe. Once known for her playful and stylish fashion, Blake transitioned to more conservative clothing, often opting for suits. Reports suggested that Ryan disliked her participating in roles with romantic plot lines, and he even discouraged certain friendships, most notably her connection with Taylor Swift. A naughty gossip article alleged that Ryan found Taylor manipulative and petty and wanted Blake to distance herself from her. Beyond relationship concerns, issues surfaced regarding their family dynamic. Despite projecting an image of a supportive partnership, insiders claimed Ryan rarely helped with their children. Blake once publicly joked that he was absent so often that he barely knew their kids. In contrast, she was always present in his business ventures, yet he had little involvement in hers. For instance, when Ryan purchased Wrexham AFC, the oldest football club in Wales, Blake was nowhere to be seen in the accompanying docuseries. Despite pouring millions into the financially struggling team, she had no apparent role. However, Ryan was actively involved in Blake's career decisions, frequently appearing on her film sets and influencing her choices. Ryan's controlling tendencies seemed to extend beyond his marriage. Blake's involvement in the film It Ends With Us became entangled in controversy, with reports suggesting that Ryan played a significant role in her abrupt change in attitude toward her co-star and director, Justin Baldoni. Initially, Blake and Justin engaged in friendly, flirtatious banter, which was evident in leaked text exchanges and on-set interactions. However, her demeanor drastically shifted, leading to speculation that Ryan intervened. Legal experts analyzing the situation pointed out that Blake did not follow standard protocol for workplace harassment complaints, such as filing an HR report or involving SAG-AFTRA. Instead, she pursued a lawsuit, raising eyebrows among industry professionals.
No, it's fine.
An opinion piece
Yeah,
by
I mean,
workplace
usually I
harassment
play a
lawyers
strong
in Page
black woman.
S.
And
Yeah,
this
true.
time was obviously a big stretch for me to play a 30-something white guy. I don't even know. Their names are all so weird. Well, it's the MTV. It's like I'm Black Entertainer of the Year. I don't know.
Right.
Like it's the.
I mean, they just come up with these crazy
like,
categories.
Yes, exactly. Best insane, monkey face. It's crazy. I think it's like breakthrough male. I'm up
About a lot of people go through an awkward stage. Were you always good with the ladies? Did you always have game? What were you like as a kid?
No, not really. I mean, I really, up until I was like 18, I looked like a Vietnamese girl.
I mean, how's Blake? How's the kids?
They're all good. Blake's, no personal questions, by the way, but Blake is, Blake, the sex is totally normal.
Okay, wait, that's going. I wasn't gonna ask that.
Hey, pump the sex breaks, Jimmy. Okay?
I
I asked that no personal questions, and you're going right in on it. All right, Walt.
What did you say about the back of my head?
Yeah. Well, I try to never say anything cruel to Dwayne that I know I can't get away with. But yeah, I did say the back of his head did look not too dissimilar to a penis.
I want to thank my wife, Blake. Everything I do is to make her laugh, especially the sex. So thank you.
Let me preface it with that. I was about 18 years old, and in the middle of the dinner once, I grabbed the camera and I went in the bathroom and I just took a picture of my penis. And I just wanted to see if he would naturally edit these photos at some point. Nope. He
What? He sent it out?
Yeah. So I think there's one day, I hope it doesn't happen, but there's a penis picture of mine floating around somewhere.
Well, guess.
It's never fun or never comfortable. It's never fun like going home and my wife's like, "What'd you shoot today?"
Well, let me tell you.
Like, there was a bit of made my penis look perfect. So I'm very grateful to Bill Corso.
Covered in scar tissue.
Yeah, thank you, Bill. You know what though? You know what my wife doesn't realize though? Is that she calls me mama too. Seriously.
That's very interesting.
She calls me. I had to literally sit her down and tell her that penises don't work that way.
Lively's interviews are quite similar in that she openly discusses her body, her sex life, and other personal topics without hesitation. Given that, for her and Ryan to act as though discussing sex scenes, something that requires planning and choreography for a film, is somehow off-limits seems hypocritical. These two frequently talk about intimate subjects, yet now they draw a line. As for Ryan, his comments come across as nothing more than a cheap attempt at shock value and an easy laugh. But let's be honest, it's juvenile, it's tasteless, and it reeks of hypocrisy. This is a man who has gone full frontal in films and participated in explicit on-screen moments. So why is he suddenly acting like this is an issue? It's clear his reaction is driven by control, jealousy, insecurity, and even rage. Ryan has been showing us who he really is for years, yet he's managed to build this image of a lovable, family-oriented guy that everyone adores. But when you look at his behavior, both publicly and from what we hear privately, it's hard to see him as the wholesome figure he portrays. And speaking of family, perhaps Blake Lively, who was already facing divorce rumors just before the release of this film, should rethink her situation. Even with 4 children, she has the resources to walk away and build a stable life without him. No one should have to tolerate this level of toxicity, no matter how well packaged it is for public consumption. Ryan Reynolds isn't the charming, perfect guy he wants the world to believe. The question is, are people finally seeing through? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you shocked? Are you surprised, or were you already aware of all this? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click the bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.